going on, wrestling fans? Welcome to episode 298 of the Marks Podcast. Rockets, Red, Claire. Happy 4th. Fellas, any plans for today?
No, sir. None at all.
No?
Nope.
No?
None at all.
Nope. It's too hot and it's supposed to be raining.
Yeah.
And a firework's a
Ooh.
firework.
You say rain. I'm happy. My brother like to blow up the block and
You
squash
know,
that.
thunderstorm's supposed to start around 6. So yeah, my kids growing up, they didn't like fireworks, so we never did, anything big outside of maybe throwing some stuff on the grill. But yeah, I don't foresee us getting into any shenanigans in that regards later on. I didn't even go buy sparklers this year. Like it's just, yeah. So it'll be another day, another dollar, as they say, and yeah.
Yep, that's all what it is. Just in the house. I did all my barbecuing and that stuff yesterday. So today just could be a rest day. 100% rest.
Yeah, there's been a lot. Well, America 250. We got the World Cup USA in the round of 16 Monday night. England is complaining about having to play Mexico and Mexico City and elevation. So 250 years ago they had their tea thrown into a harbor, and we all know how that worked out. So yeah, it's that type of vibe. I will say I my niece turned 21 last weekend. She hit me up like, Steve, you take me out for a drink. I said, yeah, absolutely, got you. So I went out Thursday. Went to Buffalo Wild Wings. I can see why people don't go out and drink anymore. Bro, 50% of our bill, 55% of our bill was just alcohol. And we didn't even order a lot of drinks. We each had one drink apiece, and then I ordered a shot, which they didn't even make as a shot. They made it as a full glass. I'm like, bro, how do you like? She's like, well, I don't know what that is. I'm like, the bartender don't know what that is, and it was a Washington apple. I didn't even come up with a hard shot to make. It's literally Crown Royal and cranberry. And she's like, well, we don't have large shot glasses to pour that in. It would just be all Crown. And I'm like, you not know how to? The bartender not know how to make shots?
Yeah.
To the shaker, you add the cranberry shaker. You shake it up, and then you spread it across the 2 shot glasses. What do you mean? Like you don't know how to make a shot?
If it ain't on tap, they don't know it.
Bro,
You can't pull a lever.
That is true.
You have
So
no
then-
mixologist.
So then it came time to pay the bill, and they got the little machine at the table, right? So I hit pay check, and I'm looking, and I'm like, something ain't right. Something is not right. Right? But before we get to the bill, let me hop back. So we're sitting at the table, talking, relaxing and everything. And I happen to catch a monitor on the right-hand side of in my peripheral vision, right? In the periphery. And I see this BOGO Thursdays boneless wings. And I'm like, Surfer never said nothing about special BOGO Thursdays, boneless wings. Like, we all got boneless wings at the table. Like, so she comes back over. I'm like, is it BOGO Thursday on boneless wings? She's like, yeah. Are you an app member? I'm like, you gotta be an app member to get the discount? Like, so my niece was like, yeah, I'm an app member. And so fast forward to the check time, right? And I click on this check, and I'm like, yo, there's no way this is rung up right. Like, I'm scrolling, I'm like, BOGO. I'm like, yo, what is happening right now? Like, she charged me for 4 shots for the drink. And I'm like, so I call her back over. I'm like, yo, this bill's not right. Like, you got the BOGO's listed, but there's another BOGO that's not accounted for. Then you charge me for four shots. And so I'm like, come on, man. You talk about just greed and capitalism and everything else, and adding discounts behind the app paywall. Like, you want to talk about encompassing America on America's birthday? Buffalo Wild Wings did it right. I will never walk back into a Buffalo Wild Wings ever again.
That's why they gave you that big shot glass. That was 4, not 2. That was 4.
Oh.
Yep. Remember, bartending by the ounce.
I'm like, yeah, never again.
Yeah.
What's that? What do you mean? What's that? The bartender don't know what it is? No. And then she showed up with the glass, and it was just the Crown and cranberry in a big glass, and I'm like,
That's 4 shots. Yep.
What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? So we left. I told my niece, I'm like, I'll take you to an actual bar next time. And have to pull out. Yeah, I had to put the jersey on and go back to one of the old establishments that I used to frequent and actually get, a proper shot and a proper drink because.
Did they welcome you back in?
Yeah. I don't. Hey,
the local legend.
The local legend, bro. It's like Norm. It's like Norm from Cheers. You walk in, everybody knows your name because the same people that was sitting in the same stools all the
when I was young
are probably still sitting there, and if not, they've been supplanted by their son in the same stools in the same seat.
That's taken.
Yeah. So yeah, but I could.
Steelers season ticket.
Yeah, no, it was. I mean, my drink that I ordered was $9.25. The drink that they ordered and split, my niece and her friend, that was $11.25. It was $21 for 2 drinks.
There. That's crazy.
And then they had happy hour, but the happy hour was only from 3 to 5. And it was like $1 off. It was like $1 off or $2 off, and I'm like, what is $2 off of an $11 cocktail? Like that's not even a deal. Like
happy hour 3 to 5.
3 to 5.
Don't people get off of work at 5:30? Like you're not even at the happy hours.
So we went out of town and went to this place called City Works, little bar, sports bar, and their happy hour ended at 6. So we got there at 5:30 and they seated us. Boy, you ain't see that server for a while. He was like, "Oh, we got to flag you down." He's like, "We got 15 minutes." Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's like that's like dollar drink night at Tequila Willie's. You walk up at 10 to midnight, and it's like, hey, after midnight, these drinks are no longer $1. And it's like, yo, give me 20 cranberry and vodkas. I'm at least gonna get one of these happy hour price drinks.
It was like $2 off drinks and like $6 apps. It was like, and it was a ghost town. Like, it was like, hold on, somebody back there better come on and take over.
That's a GM telling the waiter to hold him out.
Oh yeah,
you drain that clock. Run that clock.
Yeah, like you a general back in medieval times. Hold.
Play that 4 quarters offense. Burn that clock.
She came on the
board, out there prevent defense. Just letting you work down the field. Burn that clock.
She came on my brother was like beer, 4 of them. We'll get them all out the way now.
That's crazy. Oh. Yeah. So I was like, all right, this is as Americana can get. Mm-hmm. Y'all inflating the drink prices. Don't know how to make nothing. You're putting deals behind paywalls. I got to be an app member to sign up, download, give you my social security number, my firstborn's name, my eye scan. Like, yeah, come on now. Let's
Phantom BOGO on the order too.
Didn't even bring it up. Like, didn't even say, oh, hey, if you're an app member, we have BOGO buy one get one on boneless wings if you're an app member tonight. Like, didn't even come over and explain none of that.
They just drop down that menu and ghost.
Yeah,
oh, that's it.
Like, what are we doing now? Like, yeah. So I will not be walking back into a Buffalo Wild Wings.
That's tip punishment. That's what that is.
So before we hop into this episode, I have a couple of on these days, and Chris or Steve, you can hop in with yours. So in 1987, the NWA introduced held the Great American Bash in the Omni in Atlanta, Georgia, where they introduced war games, which is something that's currently running around today. And what I like about this one is they had the Road Warriors, Nikita Koloff, Dusty Rhodes and Paul Ellering against the four horsemen, and J.J. Dillon. Now,
Yep.
if you want to spice things up, throw the managers in.
Throw the
If
managers
you get a
in.
bloodline, I want to see Paul Heyman.
Yep.
Especially back then.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because when the managers got out there, like it was real.
got
Man.
dirty. Yeah.
I mean, there have been some really good War Games matches over the years,
Yeah.
and in that right, but that first one, the story and the feud and the men that were in the match, like it just hit different. Even when you go back and watch it today, it hits different. The crowd, oh my gosh, you want to talk about pops of pops of pops. I mean, the Road Warrior pop is the Road Warrior pop for a reason. But they absolutely lose their minds when the faces come out. It is insane. Like, by all means, if you're looking for a America worthy segment to go back and watch, we'll give you off a couple here. But that first ever War Games match to me is still the pinnacle of War Games, given what's gone on with that particular match over the years. It still doesn't get any better than that.
Have they announced it this year, or is it just regular? It's time to retire that and make it.
I have no idea. I mean, they ran it back so many times now, and it's not even really Survivor Series; it's War Games at this point, right?
Yeah.
I think there's a way you can get there this year, but we'll see if that actually comes to fruition.
Just ask AI. They'll get there too. AI will streamline it.
And my other on this day is in 1993, Lex Luger arrived via helicopter, landed on the USS Intrepid in New York City to slam Yokozuna.
The slam her around the world.
Little trivia: can you name the two people with Pittsburgh ties that tried to that attempted to slam Yoko?
Ooh. Hey, this is some trivia here.
They're non-wrestlers.
Non-wrestlers, yes.
Kevin Green.
That's good.
No.
That's a good call.
Okay.
He wasn't on the list I've seen.
Okay. I'm just saying. I'm guessing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
I mean, it sounds right.
It does. Like George Kittle now.
Yeah. No, I don't. I got nothing.
We have local legend Bill Fralick.
Okay.
And we have Pittsburgh Penguins Peter Taglianetti.
No, they didn't roll out tags out there to try to slam Yoko. You could at least got Mario out there. Mario's what, 6'4", and it's like you running out 5'8" Peter Taglianetti out there.
I give you a fighter like Samuelson or something.
Give me or Kevin Stevens. Give me somebody out there.
Taglianetti.
Like, nah.
Could you Baranza?
That's hilarious.
But I remember watching that as a kid, and when Lex did it, boy, I popped. I did.
He was
bad. Like I did. I'm like,
he was on the Express.
Yeah.
I was
like, Wednesday. I was at the bus stop, like I was waiting on the 61B. I'm like, when is the Lex Express coming through? Yeah, Taquan.
So that's happening this week. There was wrestling. 4 pay-per-views last week. Did you catch any of them?
I just watched Oba and Jay, and I wasn't watching that because Dad was watching that. So that was the only match I watched. I didn't watch anything else.
I went back through during the week and caught parts. I didn't watch any of the shows start to finish. But I saw recommendations, matches, this and that. Like went back through. I created a Mount Rushmore and a more strictly from last weekend, and then the week that was because there was so much last weekend, right? Like, and there was no way you could add 4 pay-per-views into the week that was and come up with a Mount Rushmore and mush that way. You would have just left stuff off. So last weekend, right? My mush last weekend was NXT. outside of Lola Vice and Kendall Gray, which main evented, right call. Kendall going over, right call. We said that was going to be match of the night, right call. Outside of that match, that was a nothing burger of a show. It was an extended Tuesday night NXT. No heat in anything. Just blah is blah. They did horrible ratings. It was a huge swing and miss, like for a CW pay-per-view. What up, DJ? So NXT for me last weekend as a whole, outside of Kendall and Lola, is my mush from the weekend that was last weekend.
So I couldn't watch everything. So I did watch Night of Champions. I watched that the whole way through, but like I couldn't get like CW and all that stuff and shoddy internet. So I didn't catch all of Great American Bash or Forbidden Door, but I just went back and watched bits and pieces of what I felt I was interested in, and that just felt much better than having to sit there and watch every single
Everything.
Yeah. But I agree with you. Ever since they switched back to the PC, they did it with Stand and Deliver. It just doesn't feel the same. None of their PLEs.
No, and they bled the ads. I mean,
And yeah,
they did the same thing they do on the main roster now, and it's like, listen, NXT is not in the spot where you can shove ads down my throat and expect me to tune in.
Yeah, not right
I'll
now.
give it to you on the main roster just because it's the main roster. But yeah, no, we're not going to do that with developmental, with people that some are greener than golf course grass, and yeah, no, not I'm gonna sit through all that. So like, that was a huge letdown, and just a terrible outing. Like, the booking didn't make sense. So Naraku, now he can't beat a one-eyed man. You can't beat a one-eyed man.
Yeah. I didn't even watch that.
He's bringing this evil in his cat, but you can't beat a one-eyed guy. Like, seriously? I mean, just nothing stood out. Like, if it wasn't for Lola and Kendall, I mean, that may be my mush of the week for a couple months here, because it was terrible. And then my Mount Rushmore from the week that was last year, pay-per-view wise last week, I'm gonna go with Omega and Zack Sabre Jr. As much as Ospreay and Swerve was what it was, and we'll get into the scuttlebutt with Mercedes and Maya World, because that could have been my mush. It may be my mush for the week this week. I just thought Zack Sabre Jr. and Kenny Omega was the quintessential clash of styles. I know Zack Sabre Jr. is not everybody's cup of tea because of the way he wrestles, but
that's exactly why I didn't go back and watch. I can't.
He's tremendous. He's so good. It's not even funny. Like, and Omega, for the first time since he's been back from all the diverticulitis stuff and everything else, like, I felt that was like a best bout machine belt.
He looked himself again.
Yeah, 100%. So I'll give it to them too on the weekend that was, and you have the cage match, but the cage match wasn't the main event. So you would think all the hype they did all week leading up into the show, you'd have the cage match, a 12-man cage match as the main event. They put Swerve and Ospreay on after the cage. Swerve and Ospreay, the bell rang and started at 12:15 a.m. And then Tony Khan's gonna come out this week and go, "Hey, Redemption, I'm moving it up an hour."
That means more matches. That's what he'll do.
Yeah, probably gonna run back.
So you're gonna start at 7 and you're gonna end at midnight now?
Still,
which instead of starting at 8 and ending at 1:45, 10-1.
Like, that's helping.
Yeah, that's still a little.
Cut the card. You gotta cut the card.
Cut the card. Less is more. Yeah, I was gonna mention that. Like, then you could have had instances where you brought up ads and people would have, hung on because you're intrigued with the stuff. This now is just too many green people
But I mean,
hanging on.
but it's not the women's side of the bracket.
No.
Yeah, never is.
Zarya and Tatum was really good too on that show. Tuesday night, you had Kalani, and the match with Kalani and Tatum was really good. Like the women are not the problem in NXT right now.
Mm-mm.
So I don't know what they got going on or how they figure it out, but it's definitely, if we're running, a 400-meter dash, the women done finished, packed up their shit, and walked off the track, and the men are still on the second 200. Like, it's not even fair right now.
You're still trying to develop characters. Yeah, there's nobody that's singing in for me right now.
Mm-mm.
Sugar's maybe the only one that's the least bit interesting.
Because that mid-tier pool was just bad.
Yeah.
As it is. Like Lexus King and all them, like around there. Like you think they would have made the step up now to the main event for how long they've been there. They ain't doing anything. Like nothing.
Yeah, Sugar's entrance music is just that's terrible. Which big dude? You talking about Mason Rourke or you talking about somebody else, DJ?
Man, he just lost to the Vanity Project.
Yeah, I want to see what he do, but it's like he named the pins lately. Came in with momentum, and it's just like Vanity Project might be your best thing on the men's side. Yeah, that's the problem.
You guys got anything else to touch on from the weekend show wise?
Did you catch anything at all?
I saw clips and stuff like that. I wasn't watching whole shows, but my main mush was from I have a 1B and a 1A from there. Yeah. I could do my mush from my main mush and then get into my secondary mush for the week.
TNA Santana lost, so he's officially going to be WWE bound, like we said.
I couldn't watch that at all. So
yeah, the X Division match for me stole the show, like we thought it would. They're going to induct Conan and Amazing Red into the TNA Hall of Fame at Bound for Glory. So they gave Red his flowers in the ring after the match with Kazarian. So that was a nice callback to two of the TNA originals and X Division guys that helped establish that division.
Steve, you were right. Apollo Crews was the thing.
Apollo Crews was, yeah.
I was like, "Where's Steve?" I was waiting for that.
Officially, yeah. No, I figured I'd wait a week to pat myself on the back. Officially back to the UA Nation name. So he's back on the Indies with that. So
see, I see potential in Dion Lennox. I see potential.
I'm selling him faster than Bitcoin right now. Get him. No. He's a future nothing burger. Just go start selling State Farm insurance now, because you're not gonna make it as a wrestler, bro.
Get on that commentating table.
He's a new Jake.
Yeah, he's a new Jake at State Farm because I got nothing about him screams anything to me.
So let's hop into these Mount Rushmores and mushes today. Which one did you say you want to start with?
Since we're doing mushes, I'll go. My 1B, Tatum Paxley. Like, yeah, she lost on Sunday. And then they came back out on Tuesday and had her lose again. It was like, are you trying to bury the girl or something, or what you doing with her?
But she had really good. I can't give her a mush this week, even though she lost in both matches, because both matches were really good.
They were good.
And
it's just like her, just like, okay, she come back just to lose again.
But it also goes to show how strong she is, because she had two different style matches with two different style wrestlers, and they were both excellent. Like her and Kalani was way better than what I thought it was going to be Tuesday night. and her and Zarya absolutely did their thing on Takeover. So I get the booking of it, right? But
Mhm.
I mean, you see all the rumors, so I figured that maybe this might have been her loss before she goes up,
Mhm.
put somebody else over, and yeah,
yeah,
on
Uh,
exit.
and then my main mush, we'll get into it. Sammy winning the title. It's not that Sammy winning the title. It's just like how they got to it. It was like, did they pull the trigger because Trips' booking is predictable, so they ran with something so fans wouldn't predict it. Where does it lead now to everything that happened yesterday? Cody get a number one contender again. Just everything with that title just seems so messy.
yeah. DJ Tatum is rumored to be getting called up. Um, don't know when or
Mhm.
if, but that is the rumor. Lola is kind of interesting now too. Like, what else is there for her to do in NXT? She's huge and super over in AAA, so maybe she slides over there, and we use NXT to fill roster both. But I still want to see more of the AAA talent in AAA, not necessarily let's
Yeah.
move WWE talent over there, right? Um,
And you just named two people get called up, and they have replacements to make that division still go smooth.
yeah, 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 no, for sure. So, but Donald, to your point, like, uh, we'll see.
So
Like,
messy.
I here's the deal. Did you see the clip of Zayn and Triple H after he won the title that was floating around on social media and like going back to get the picture and Sammy thanking him and everything else? Triple H looked as unenthusiastic and as uninterested as I've ever seen him with somebody who has won a championship.
Yeah.
And then if you take the belt off him on Monday, that 10-day title reign, like,
To give it to Cody.
so you give it back to Cody, just as oh Sammy, we're in Saudi, you deserve it. And I think honestly, we all thought Sammy would get the title at Mania next year in Saudi, right? Like that was when it was first announced. It was Sammy's going to win the Rumble, Sammy's going to go to Saudi, and he's going to win the title there, and that'll be the cap moment. I honestly think they pulled that and gave it to him now because it's going to be Oba and Roman at one spot, and then you'll have
Mhm.
whoever else in the other that's not Sammy. So to me, like this is here's it as Donald likes to call it, your career achievement award.
Check the box.
Check the box.
I was thinking that first too, but I was like, man, you talk about the ultimate resume check. Like you've been here for 20 years, pat on the back. Here you
And
go.
that's not and that's and
But-
that's not I
But it's
mean
not against but it's nothing against Sammy. It's just leading to it, which is everything around it just feels messy.
But Lisa got you away from the runner-up challenging for a title. Well, still no. This is SummerSlam, so
yeah.
this was happening on Monday.
Yeah.
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 Uh,
And then I also feel like it's AEW gave Darby their you deserve it moment. Let's give Sammy his. Just it's like are you trying to pinpoint out how bad that was to put it on Darby? So we're gonna put it just to show like fans, hey,
We can do it the right way. Why
like,
just do it the right way, but had Cody win last night.
and then it's and then it's supposed to be Punk versus Cody at SummerSlam, and it's like
Who?
so Sammy's definitely losing the title.
no, that can't happen on Monday. We're not doing these turnaround champ. This ain't Vince booking. Come on.
Was
We're
that-
not
This
doing
is Kane. This is Kane beating Stone Cold in the first blood match and then dropping it the next night.
Yeah.
Raw.
We're not,
Exactly
nah,
what this is. Only we just added 9 days to the reign.
No,
What
we're
they
not
say?
doing that.
But they said if Cody wins, this will be his fourth title in like 2.5 years. Something like that.
Bro, you want to talk about and it was already starting to turn. But I think if Cody beats him Monday night, you will get heel Cody versus babyface Punk. and they use Sammy as that, even though Sammy was
to get to
the stepping stone, the undisputed WWE champion, last good guy. Yeah.
I could tell you to kiss my ass, but I won't.
No, DJ, they're getting Oba and Brock at SummerSlam.
Seth versus Robin and Oba versus Brock.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll have Cody versus Punk. That'll be your 3 big matches in Minneapolis.
Do they need to?
Does Punk and Cody need the belt?
No.
Nah. Are we hot shotting up? When's SummerSlam? August 1st and 2nd?
August 1st and 2nd. Mm-hmm.
So we're running we're running Cody Rhodes and CM Punk in a 4-week build.
And one's not there yet.
Which again goes back to when you gave us Randy Orton and Cody. You took 20 years of history and smashed it down into 4 weeks before Mania. We just won't get Pat McAfee and Jelly Roll in this feud.
So it's 1, 2, 3. Cody's champ, then Punk's music hits to close out the show. Is that how we're doing it?
That's how we're doing it. I think that's how we're doing it. Monday night in Chicago. I think that's how we do it.
Just handing out title shots. Just because you came back. Nah.
That's how it works.
Can't nah. So
I mean, that'll be on the mush for next week, probably, right? So although this does have potential to get a team up of Sami Zayn and Becky Lynch and their hatred for Adam Pearce, which would be hilarious backstage segments, because Pearce's GM booking, since all this is suspended. So yeah. I mean, a lot of people are suggesting Oba's going to pull double duty, but they're not doing that. That myth was squashed Monday night when you got Seth and Roman ending the show. But if I get Sami Zayn and Becky Lynch in backstage segments hating on Adam Pearce,
that could be go.
I won't feel as bad for Sami Zayn.
My mush is quick. It's Tony D. Just thought, who decided to put this gimmick on him? Are we still running the? I can't.
I don't even know what his gimmick is.
Braun Strowman / Roman Reigns / any big man who got big power moves. That's all what he is.
Like, I would almost prefer him to go back to the 90s WWE gimmick of the Dawn.
And, no, I can't.
Like, because this real man, this real world version of Tony D is hitting less than the Dawn did. At least the Dawn, it was like, oh, okay, we got Tony Soprano out here doing his thing in a WWE ring. As campy as it was, it was at least something. This is just, who are you? What do you do? Like,
give me a mask. Give me something, man. This burn angle is just killing me. Like, and how you wrestle a whole match in the guard stick the whole time? That's some
fan of an opera mask.
That's some alien tape on there, just keeping it on.
Like, give me a mask or something. This man can't walk out with the Moxley eye. Yeah, give him a Moxley eye patch. I'll take that.
Coming out looking like, taking the gauze off, looking like when Triple H got bit by the rattlesnake.
That's Tony D. That's it.
He's a bum, man. He's my bush. Steve, what's
it's like the IWC for Jason and Tony D. That's it.
My mush is Dave Meltzer. So Meltzer drops star ratings, but for everything but Mercedes and Maya World. And he says it was a very I can't remember. I didn't save the exact quote, but anyways, he was there live, and he's like, Even though I was there live, I got to go back and watch it on TV to see how it was to give it a true proper star rating. So then he sends out a tweet later on and says, I'm going to be out of town for the next week or so. So I'm going to wait until I get back to review it. Just say you're not giving Mercedes 5 stars, Dave. Like you're so full of yourself. You got to send out tweets about why you didn't and where you're going and justify and everything else. Just say you're not giving her 5 stars. No, I got to wait around for 2 weeks after the pay-per-view to get this one match rated.
It's
And
not
all
on my
you
schedule.
and all you Meltzer stands glazing the star ratings are going to be hanging on a thread for 2 weeks. And then whenever it drops, you're going to immediately run to Twitter and start dropping your takes because of the star ratings he gave. What a mush. To think that you're so important, that your ratings mean so much. That I can rate every other match that I watch live in the arena, but this one I can't. I got to go back and watch it on TV. Get out of here with that.
Was it a 5-star on your eyes, Steve?
I wouldn't give it a 5-star rating. I would say it was a star-making performance. And we've seen Mercedes do this over and over and over again. And it's crazy, I don't even think her and Bianca got 5 stars at Mania. You have to go back and check. Taekwon, get on that research. Did Sasha Banks and Bianca get 5 stars at their WrestleMania main event? Look, 6 months ago, My World wasn't even on the roster.
Yeah.
My World got signed because Tatum and what's her face?
Nixon. Tegan.
Yeah. Tegan Knox and what's it like they walked out. That's how Maya got her shot. And then they got signed. And now you take a run that adds in real life tragedy, and she's wrestling the woman that inspired her to get into wrestling in a pay-per-view match for the first time ever. She's never been on pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
In an Owen Hart tournament final, there's a lot that goes into that. And she passed it with flying colors. Now, how much of that is her versus how much of that is Mercedes? I'll leave that up for debate. But let's stop the Mercedes slander as far as she can't wrestle and she's just an entrance. And no, she's not. She's been top tier for a decade plus now. So I will say 5 stars, not necessarily. Was it, I'd give it probably 4.5. Star making, absolutely.
Now my play is,
what do you do to capitalize it now that the tournament's over?
Throw another tournament.
Thing. You have to do something with her. She got the groundswell. Like the first week, it should have been Sky Blue. All of a sudden, now she has the following, the back.
Yeah, you beat your trainer in Athena, who trained you, to face your mentor who inspired you to get into wrestling. You push her to her absolute limits, have a breakout moment. Now what? And this is where Tony Khan's booking just drops the ball.
Yeah, do something with her.
And we've seen it time and time again with multiple superstars in multiple spots in AEW.
Would you have her supplant Athena?
If you're going to take the belt off Athena, yeah, she would be the one. For the longest, it should be Billy Starks, right? The number 1 minion. But I think now at this point, Maya's kind of supplanted that and could definitely be the one to take it off Athena. And again, that ties back into the history in real life as far as Athena being her trainer. But just putting the ROH title on her, it doesn't really do anything because it's ROH.
Yeah, and she'll be relegated to just ROH, and nobody's watching.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean,
Yep.
you got heel Sheeta right now as your TBS champion. Why not go into that route and have her be in that mid card scene?
Yeah, if you ain't the top lady, like you say, but the tag is on relegated to 0 hour. So yeah, if you ain't the top lady, you kind of
He doesn't know how to book women's wrestling for multiple women's storylines.
Yeah.
He just doesn't. Don't get me wrong. Whenever you had a women's champion be a women's champion, like they're usually the stars of the show and damn near the best part of the company.
Yeah.
Britt Baker's run, star of the show, arguably the best part of the company. Tony Storm's run, star of the show, arguably best part of the company. Tekla's run. Say what you will about Tekla, but she has been a star in this role as women's champ.
Yeah.
But where's everybody else?
You know what I'm gonna get pissed off about? I just seen Willow's training vignette. I'm hyped, and probably go nowhere. Do
Yeah.
something.
So now, if it was supposed to be Willow versus Tekla before she got injured, you have Mercedes in there. Mercedes wins the belt at All In. Guess who should be the one to defeat and beat Mercedes? Willow.
Mm-hmm.
They have everything there between them two. Like that's a no-brainer.
That's your perfect story.
Perfect story. And I said coming into the year that Willow should be women's champion by year's end.
Yeah.
So if you have Mercedes winning in London, like you give her a title reign till what's Full Gears in what, December?
Yeah.
Or do you have her
November,
carry
December.
it? Yeah, or do you have her carry it to Revolution and you give it to Willow at Revolution? Like Willow needs to be the main title holder in AEW.
Now on to our Mount Rushmores. No, you got.
My 1B will always be Kit Wilson and Miz for the work that they do with Danhausen. It is just too much. It is too funny. Whenever they were like woo woo woo, and then Kit was like, you know it. Sold me. just sold me. But my main one is Oba and Brock on Monday. For some reason, that intrigued the hell out of me. And Brock's promo, just going off the cuffs like that, everything just flowed perfect. Like we knew it was coming up and all that stuff, but didn't know it was gonna be like that quick with it. And
so if this was the Attitude Era, we'd already have Talk Shit Get Hit as a shirt. It'd have been on WWE Shop Monday night, right? Like
as soon as the promo was over with, it would.
It would have been, hey, head on over to Shop WWE and save 20% off this new shirt that we're dropping.
But I liked it a lot. Everything.
Do you guys have a problem with Oba foregoing his title match to challenge Brock? Because I saw that was the big discourse. Like you held the King of the Ring tournament for what? To crown Oba. For him to what? Say, nah, the title will be there. I don't want my shot at SummerSlam. So does that mean you get to claim your shot whenever? So now we're doing another Money in the Bank.
Yeah, that's the.
And if you're gonna run this Money in the Bank in the fall now, so that leads to
2 people.
Yeah, like so.
Yeah, they got to clarify that. Like my initial reaction is like you did all that for nothing, but it's like I get you're trying to make this match feel bigger than damn near anything in the business.
And I think it might have been Bully Ray. I think. I'm almost positive, but Bully Ray said they're building Oba's resume so when WrestleMania comes, Oba and Roman feels like the biggest thing since Hogan and Warrior and the Ultimate Challenge, right? Like Oba's on the main roster first year. He beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. He won King of the Ring. He beat and retired the Beast at SummerSlam in Hell in a Cell. He'll win the Royal Rumble. Like, you are building up this resume that is like undeniable guy of guy to go against your tribal chief in the number one slot. Like, to me, if that's where you're going with it and that's how they're doing it, then I can step back and go, okay, I understand why you did what you did. But if that's not where they go, then having the King of the Ring just be King of the Ring to have Oba say King of the Ring was pointless.
My only other issue is like, okay, you're making him seem big. Jay got in too much offense on that Night of Champions. You make him take 7 F5s to take him down. Dominic Mysterio's taking you not to the limits, but with interference. If you're gonna make him big, destroy people.
And then you get a Ryback situation.
Well, no, I mean, honestly, like, to me, Oba's rise hasn't been seen since Goldberg. And what was Goldberg? A killer. The only difference between the two is Oba can actually work. Goldberg couldn't.
Can go more than 5 minutes.
Yeah, Oba can go more than 5 minutes, but everything about them two are parallel. Yeah, I mean, Brock knows he's coming down to the end, so, and yes, he does love working with Oba. Look, we said this before, right? If Brock likes you, Brock is going to go over the moon and give you everything.
Yeah.
He's done it with Keith Lee. He's done it with Drew McIntyre. He did it with Cody Rhodes. I mean, obviously, you know, you add in Roman and Taker in there. Him and Cena, Brock is probably, take the personal stuff out of it, Brock is probably one of the most underappreciated in-ring talents that we've seen in pro wrestling. And if you want to have that debate, I will sit down and have that debate with you.
Yeah, he does the job for people he love. He does.
But
can't put that up, DJ.
Kegels. I just, you have to be able to do, you got to do it right. Don't make stuff mean nothing just to do it. Like I said, if you're gonna build up this resume and, you know, the Conqueror, the Mountain You Can't Climb, the Bringer of War, all that, like, great. Have that tsunami wave build and build and build till it's 100 feet high and it crashes down at Roman Reigns or at WrestleMania.
My Mount Rushmore comes from TNA. If you like wrestling, like you say you do, AEW fans, to watch wrestling, that's TNA also. Like, they put on hell of a matches. Now, everything else that's not wrestling is bad. The production, the vignettes and all that, the promos, they're bad. But I really enjoyed TNA this week, just from an in-ring segment standpoint, except for Little Nimeth. I was like, yeah, get out of here.
It's been like their bell to bell wise, it's been the best that they've had in a really long time.
Yeah.
So
other than Nemeth and Elegance, Mr. Elegance. Yeah, those two. Yeah, those two, like,
that's a guy to go.
And but my Mount Rushmore actually goes to Mara Sade, also known as Jakara Jackson. We've seen her in NXT get her feeding when she was tagging with Lash. She's been growing. She's getting better. And when she got released, she went straight back to wrestling, and she's finding ways to get on TV. So I'm interested to see her grow in the business and get better and better. Tasha Steelz put her over in that Knockout Women's TV title match. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I got nothing. I got nothing else to add on to that.
It's like we seen the
TNA's
growth we seen the growth with Harley Cameron. We seen the growth with Maxine. We're seeing it here. So hopefully he turns into a player.
and Lord knows they need it
Yeah.
because more, as each week goes by, more people are leaving TNA. We got, Santana again is allegedly done and will be WWE bound. Eric Young asked for and was granted his release, and it's rumored to be that he's going to be a player coach in NXT like Sean Spears is. So, he's supposed to be going back there.
We gotta stop the bleeding.
They have to at some point. You have to, because that roster is slimming to where, again,
And introduce a new women's belt.
you introduce a new women's title, which is great, but at the same time, like you don't have a roster to do it.
Yeah. What? Two women's tag teams. And that's it.
So,
and you fill the roster out with NXT people.
Yeah.
If they go over.
Yeah.
You don't see that much often anymore. Like TNA coming over to NXT.
Yeah.
You don't see it. You'll see a lot of that.
My Mount Rushmore this week. Again, you want to call me a sucker for stories more than in ring work, so be it. I have a 1B and a 1A. My 1B is actually Dynamite and doing a consistent story thread throughout the entire night. That opening segment with Ospreay, Moxley, Omega, and MJF was gold. It was probably the best produced segment they've done in I couldn't even tell you how long. It opened the show. The MJF Briscoe match, and then MJF and Kenny, stipulation thrown out there. It kept progressing to make me want to stick around to the end of the night to hear what the response was. So they actually told a storyline thread throughout that means something. And then I also noticed something this week. And this is, again, something that I guess AEW has done to differentiate themselves from WWE, and you got to look at it through that lens in order to understand and appreciate it. For a while there, we were just saying, why do you have 10 guys challenging MJF? Like, what's the point? I am changing my stance on that coming out of this week, where it's you're going to have multiple people challenging your world champion for various reasons.
I miss those days. Yeah.
As long as you make those reasons clear.
Yeah, valid.
And you tie that into stories throughout the show. Like that opening segment, you have Ospreay with MJF. You have Omega with MJF. You have Moxley sitting there that could be with all three as far as who walks away with the title. You have Andrade, which makes sense, turned on the Don Callis. Tremendous for wearing that shirt. I didn't even know that he probably didn't even get that clear that he had that on the pay-per-view. And they literally said, fuck MJF, fuck Don Callis. But you have Andrade out there who has motives as to why he's going after MJ. Like, can it be convoluted if you don't tell stories with it? Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
But to have multiple people have personal reasons as to why they want to go after the championship, I'm okay with that being how you book things, if you actually book it that way. Mm-hmm. I don't need necessarily the full rise of a babyface or the heel, and it's one-on-one, and we're like, all right, let's encompass this and actually do something that, again, makes us stand out differently. So I appreciate that lens, but I really liked how they booked the show on Wednesday from a storytelling standpoint and continuing the threads. However, my 1A, to stick in the land of storytelling, you brought up Oba and Brock on Monday night. Mine's Roman and Seth closing show. Seth Rollins, I will say that is his best promo he's cut in his entire career on Monday night. And both men, you could feel the emotion, and both men trying not to get caught up in the emotion. I think a lot of what Seth said is 100% true.
Mm-hmm.
They're both coming to the end. If we don't do this now, when are we going to have opportunity to do it? They're in different stages of life. There's, you know what I mean? Like all those things, like everything he said was true. The attire, the appearance, the seriousness, just everything was a grand slam home run between them two. And even Roman, when Seth's music hit going to Jacob, and they released this afterwards on social media. This is where social media helps, right? A lot of times we just see stuff released on social media. It's like, why? Like, why doesn't this tie into your program? Why isn't this on TV? This is one of those things that coming out of what was on TV and it enhances it even more. Where Roman goes to Jacob, hey, you don't need to worry about him. I know him. I got him. You can just hang back.
I did not see that, and that's what I wanted to see. Like this is a fair one. We don't need no outside nothing. I didn't see that happen one thing, but that's the first thing I was thinking the whole time. Yes, no bloodline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Roman specifically, and we've seen over the past several weeks where Jacob is that he's the muscle, he's the hitman, right? When Roman says it, it goes on site. And Roman, nah, bro, I don't need you. I know him. I got him. He's mine. Like that's a great way to enhance what was already done in the ring. But I'll throw this question to you guys. Roman Reigns has not truly conquered Seth Rollins.
No.
Roman Reigns, when he says, I need this victory, to me, it ties back to, you go all the way back to the cash-in.
Mm-hmm.
And Roman having his whole family there, thinking he's going to be crowned, get this moment, and they run the cash-in. And Roman just backstage picking up his daughter. You know, he has, 6 or 7 kids now. He had 1 or 2 at the time. Like, and holding her and everything else. And it's just like, this can be the most invested story that you tell, given everything from the Shield, full circle moment. But would you have Roman actually beat Seth, or Seth be the one guy that Roman truly couldn't top?
I'd have him beat Seth.
Well, you have to have him beat Seth since Oba called him out.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't like that, that would be interesting. Roman is so great, but he couldn't beat this one person. This was always the thorn in the side.
Seeing people bitching, he beat him, and like when it mattered.
He beat him, but when it mattered,
he beat him, but it was outside interference.
Yeah, and then this iteration of the Tribal Chief has yet to conquer Seth Rollins.
So I mean, it provides a lot of intrigue for SummerSlam.
Do you think they play more into this storyline than they do Cody and Randy? Because there was no gap. You didn't have to go back to the archives. You didn't have to. It wasn't like a different era. Like we've watched all this grow through the whole time. Do you think they play this story out right?
I think they have to, since they bought it up themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I think this is at least my hope for it, right? When this build all the way through SummerSlam, the match coming out of SummerSlam, I think at least this is how I want it to be, where I look at this story build match and I go, that's what they should have done with Cody and Randy. Like, you didn't get to do that with Cody and Randy, and now you can't even go back to the well to do it again. But this is what we get. It's just Seth and it's just Roman. There's no wise man involved. There's no vision involved. There's no CM Punk involved. There's no bloodline involvement. Hopefully, allegedly, we'll see, right? It's just Seth and Roman. And those two, Seth and Roman, have been the top two guys in your promotion for over a decade. They've been the faces of the company for over a decade. They've carried the company at times themselves for over a decade. You do not need to complicate this at all.
No.
Same with Cody and Randy. You didn't need to complicate it, but outside forces made you complicate it. So give me 5 weeks. Get me all the way back on the Shield, the FCW days. Yeah, I want all the footage. I want it all coming out.
And H can say this is my baby. This is where I started with.
Yeah, he can.
Let me end it.
Yes, he can. Until TKO say something about it.
Jelly roll.
Let us bring that Moxley guy back for one night.
Well, speaking of that, I saw that pop up this week. People are like, "Oh, John Moxley's going to come in and interfere because his contract with AEW is up and he hasn't re-signed yet." Come on, man. Come on.
Wishful thinkers out there.
We don't need that.
No, we don't.
Any quick hitters before we hop into this game?
Just one quick hitter for me. I saw you brought up this day in history with some 4th of July themed events in the world of pro wrestling. I believe it was 9 years ago today. Let me just double check. Here, hold on. Because I bookmarked it. Hold on. Yep, 9 years ago today, the infamous rap battle between the New Day and the Usos happened. July 4th, 2017. Jimmy Uso dropped the bar of all bars in all rap battles to end it. Just keep it PG. Don't go all rated R like your boy Xavier Woods. Those of you that know as why that line was what it was at the time. When you look back at the video,
at his face,
not only his face, right? But when you look back at the video, the Usos are the only two people still with the company. The background people in there that were on both sides, that were just standing in the ring, hyping up both groups, those people aren't there no more. Kofi and Xavier Woods are gone. Big E, neck injury, retired. Does pre-show and post-show stuff. And the Usos are the only ones that are still active from that segment. So it's crazy to see how those were and how people have left. But man, you want to talk about a segment that was actually done really well and just it's still so memorable because of it.
Entertaining.
Yeah. And you had Wale out there being the
with the battle rap response and everything. Yes, with the
yeah.
Stand it up, yes.
Yeah, Mekhi Phifer and 8 Mile. It was out there.
I have
Paige is back, but she wasn't in the segment, DJ.
AAA and NXT Heat Wave running back to back to counter book All In.
Yeah, I saw that.
We're doing this again.
Yeah, August 30th.
Like there's no other dates in August.
And it's another Sunday.
But I thought I saw it. Does it start at 11 a.m.? Because All In is at 3 or 2 because of being
because of it.
I think it kicks off at 11 a.m.
I think they're running early, but running back to back.
They're pulling that stand and deliver on WrestleMania weekend. All those dates and thing, August, and you can't just pick one.
Oh, so you? Oh, okay. Also, there'll be an arena.
Yeah,
So are they running the same?
I
So it's like
think.
you bought two tickets. The one you bought one ticket, and you get both. Both
Yeah, it's like when I went to see the
March
Dream
Madness.
Team. Yeah, it's like when I went to see the Dream Team play in the Olympics. I got the game before and then the Dream Team game.
Yeah, like March Madness.
Yeah, the old Big East tournament. You go, you be in there for the day.
With this, I just hope AAA feels like AAA.
I don't see AAA to me hasn't lost its AAA identity.
I mean, just being in Texas.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, the atmosphere, because down there it's like all about wrestling. This you'll get like the.
Speaking of which, Lola Vice and La Heredia had a great match last weekend. I mean, I give it 5 cakes. It was tremendous. It was tremendous. That's a 5 cake match. Yeah.
Yeah, if you ain't watching AAA, you're missing out.
To me, it's one of the best shows of the week, if not the best show.
Yeah. Overall, yeah.
Promotion of the year.
Hey, listen, it definitely has my feud and match of the year, so it's going to be kind of hard to, and probably Booker of the year so far. So,
They printed the chat.
all right, what's this game you got lined up for us?
Nothing too much. I gotta figure out how to get there again. All right.
I thought that's a taco line. That's a DJ line. We can't put that up, DJ.
Your Mount Rushmore of American themed wrestlers.
So you have Hogan during Sergeant Slaughter era. You got Hogan just during Andre era. You got Mr. Patriot.
I found this at Target over the weekend. This is the only American thing I got in my house.
Let's see here. My Mount Rushmore of American themed wrestlers. Well, I mean, does Cody and Dusty go on there as the American Dream and American Nightmare?
I'm putting Cody on mine. For me, I got Hogan, Cody. Give me Angle. I gotta think about that third one. I want to put Team Angle, but
I'm going Hogan, Kurt, Lex Express Luger. Lex Express Luger. And I'm going Consequences Creed.
give me Sting in the flag outfit. No,
I was going to say, yeah.
Give me
Sting in the American gear at Bash at the Beach was like always just a classic hit.
I mean, you can throw Eddie up there too.
Grande Americano, Mr. Patriot, the Army Soldier wannabe Cena, and Kurt Angle. I mean,
Mr. Patriot.
Huh?
Who was Mr. Patriot?
The original.
Hogan.
You know, yeah.
Yeah, it's Hogan. Although the lie detector test said it wasn't Hulk Hogan.
No, Hogan was
the
Mr.
original
America.
one. Mr. America. The original Patriot.
Yeah,
the original.
Patriot,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta figure out who he was.
I mean, you
got
got
put the Allied Powers up there.
It was probably Doink.
Luger and Bulldog, Allied Powers. You put them up there.
You got it. I mean, to me, American Dream and American Nightmare to me have to be on there because it gives you the both sides.
That's a duo.
Yeah.
I mean, that's count as one.
It gives you the both sides of America, the Dream and the Nightmare version. So, I mean, Dusty's whole entrance theme song was American. Like, I guess you got to put Hogan. Got to put Hogan. And then give me Eddie Guerrero in Art Bar.
Yeah.
Down there in Mexico as the Latin lovers in the American gear.
No Duggan, no Slaughter.
No, Duggan. Yeah. No, give me Duggan.
I forgot all about Duggan.
Give me Duggan.
Slaughter.
He should be number one, but
Slaughter, but he betrayed the country back then.
Slaughter ruined that when he went to the other side.
Yeah, he betrayed the country. Yeah. No,
when he was with Mustafa, Colonel Mustafa, and that.
He betrayed the country.
Yeah, no. You put on that Iranian colors, man. No. Yeah, give me Duggan, Hogan,
I forgot about
Dusty. Give me Duggan, Hogan, Dusty, Cody, and Lex, and that's my Survivor Series of American Team Wrestling.
There you go.
Give me them 5, and I need the American flag Zubaz pants on for Lex. Dream just being the fat son of a plumber in his polka dots. Cody in his Homelander outfit. Yeah.
What was Luger's shoes? Were they LA Gears or were they Reebok pumps?
It might have been.
I thought they were LA Knights.
LA Knights.
Said no love for Jack Swagger. The real American. Is Dutch going to be the manager? We're keeping it War Games theme, right? Dutch, we the people. We're going to have Dutch out there. Dutch Mantel.
I was trying to play with that with the name, but I didn't know what to put. I ain't want. All right. Thanks for tuning into this.
That was great. Can I give an honorable mention to Owen Hart as the Blue Blazer? Can I give honorable mention and just and slide him in there somehow just because of the gimmick itself?
Was that American theme?
It's just the Blue Blazer.
Honest.
The Blue Blazer.
I mean, if you throw Eddie in there.
Yeah, Eddie and Art Barr is the Latin lovers, but they were dressed in American gear.
And Warrior's coat when he fought Slaughter.
Taker had one thing with the flag inside.
The American Badass.
Yeah, how did we not put Taker on there?
I totally forgot about the American flag.
Consequences Creed is a great one. Just the Apollo Creed, Rocky IV with the shorts. Yeah, I am an American badass. American dream. Yeah, Taker has to be on there. But I don't know how you get rid of Duggan. I mean, he gave you a thumbs up. He shouted "ho!" He carried a 2x4 with the American flag. That is like as American.
And his finisher was the 3-point stand football takedown.
Yeah, it was a shoulder tackle. 3-point stand.
Hey, look.
Duggan is number one. That settles.
Duggan's the captain.
Number one.
No, like if I wish y'all played this 2K because I had to do a challenge with Junkyard Dog, and I'm like, man, these moves are ass, and it's taunt. I'm like, oh god, you're just getting basic forearms, and I don't want to see Duggan on here.
Yeah, Duggan's the captain. Duggan's out there
Duggan's the captain
with a 2x4 American flag and a 3-point stance. That's
you're getting Irish whips and shoulder tackles.
That's all you need.
That's
all you need. It worked.
If the WWE was like the NBA and the NFL with a logo, Duggan's 3-point stance with a 2x4 and an American flag over top of him is the logo. That's the American themed logo right there.
Thank you for tuning in this week's episode of the Dumb Marks Podcast. Wrockets, Wred, Glare. Hit us up on all social media platforms at Dumb Marks Pod. Give us a like, follow, and listen. Send us emails at dumbmarkspod.gmail. Head on over to the website. Click on all the links. WWE Shop, Pro Wrestling Tees, Surfshark. Is that done? It's only 3. I've been on a while.
Mhm.
All right.
Pro Wrestling Tees got to use the code USA 250, 20% off your merch. That up.
And WWE has a you ain't getting 60% off, but it's like bullshit. So if you want a cheap title,
Yeah,
you know,
it's 60% off a Tatanka T-shirt from the
yeah.
90s.
Look, I went on. We're still for the Hit Row stuff. We're trying to get rid of the Hit Row T-shirts that I almost bought too. So I will leave you with today's quote: "Freedom is nothing but a chance to be better. Freedom is nothing but a chance to be better." And with that, catch you next week.